videos which I have used previously as a advanced learning material complete video, as well as some of the video regarding this electrophysiology, animated video regarding this electrophysiology part 3 also are there directly from YouTube. I will post over here. So before going to this electrophysiology part 3, I will acknowledge these all the videos I have taken from the website. So beginning with this part of electrophysiology, actually how the electrolyte movements are taking place across this membrane. In that, these are the various terms which we have to learn about it. Creation of a gradient means how the electrical gradient, electrical current is created across the membrane, and this is nothing but the creation of a membrane potential across there is a current, and whenever the say this current is created inside this cell, then it's called as a polarized cell. Then there these potentials which are created across the membrane are of different types, that is resting potential, action potential, threshold potential. What this meaning of this, and lastly what do you mean by polarized? When the cell is getting the current, cell is losing the current, at that time what do you mean by polarization and depolarization, what this means. Okay, so there is only one slide in this, and I have to explain this slide little bit. At the first glance it look like a very complicated, but not like that way. So as far as explaining this figure is concerned, I have drawn a box over here at the bottom. So this box represent, a black box represent a cell. Something which is out of this box here, it is called as outside the cell, whereas something which is inside this box, it will be termed as inside the cell. Something is coming inside the cell or going outside. These are arrows and these currents and like this way. So before this electrophysiology, this chart, complete chart, at the resting potential means at the resting position, the sodium potassium ATPase, this enzyme is taking in action, it is getting in action, and what it is doing is that it is pushing the more amount of sodium out as compared to less amount of the potassium in. Almost all 3:2 proportion, it is 3 sodium they are pushing out and 2 potassium it is pushing in. So potassium is pushed inside and sodium is, as compared to that, so more amount of sodium is pushed outside against concentration gradient, because it is ATP dependent mechanism. ATPase, sodium potassium ATPase energy mechanism is there. So therefore what happens that outside the cell there is a positive current, that is positive charge are accumulated. So there is no net movement of electrical negative ions over here, but still as positive are more outside, there is a negative are more inside the cell. So here we can say that almost all around minus 80 to minus 100 millivolts of the current is generated inside the cell, and this current which is generated over here minus 80 to minus 100 millivolt, it is called as a resting potential. At this phase the cell is in the resting condition, it is resting condition, it is ready for the action. Now at the beginning of the phase 4, this sodium potassium ATPase start losing its action. It loses its action, it is removing its action, leading to a slow entry of a sodium inside the cell. Starting of the slow entry of the sodium inside the cell. There is an opening of a sodium channels and slow entry of sodium start inside the cell. So this leads to the weakening of the outside positive current and weakening of a negative inside the current also. So this is going towards the zero rather than. Okay, so loosening of the cell has started loosening the negative current minus around at minus 70 to minus 80 millivolt. The cell has an action potential, it is ready for the action. Now it is presently it is resting, now it is ready for the action at the 70 to 80 millivolts, and at this potential there is sudden opening of the all sodium gates over here. A large amount of a sodium start entering inside, all the sodium gates are open and there is a rushing of the all sodium. Moreover, there is a calcium ions over here I have shown, but it has been shown inside to inside only. This clearly means that these calcium ions are previously stored into the sarcoplasmic reticulum, and they are released from there. Here they are released, so they are bound in condition, they are released free over here, and there is a rushing of a positive current, and cell has lost its all negativity. Almost all it has gone into the positivity now. Almost all my plus 10 millivolts shoot overshoot it is called as. So this phase 0 it is called as a phase 0, phase 4 and phase 0. So this cell loosening its negativity or loosening its current, it's called as a depolarization. Cell is loosening current, the negative current is loose, the cell has lost its current, so it is called as a depolarization. Okay, and the inside the cell the calcium is made available. So calcium strom we have already seen previously. So here the calcium is made available. Okay, here it is removed out, but we'll see later on how it is removed out, but here the calcium is released, so contraction is taking place. So after depolarization the contraction of the actin and myosin filament takes place. This calcium is made available over here, whatever in the second video we have seen, the calcium strom is calcium is released available. Now once this taken place as a depolarization, again the second phase will be polarization or repolarization we can say. Now at this moment sodium has got the chance to come inside, but potassium has not get any chance to go outside. So here at first time the potassium start going out in a slow motion. So phase 1 where the sodium start coming out of the cell. So here there is a again the polarization stage. Okay, and after that a small phase 2 is there, having a very large timing over here. Slowly the sodium start exuding out, it is coming out outside the cell, more amount of potassium channels are opened, and potassium start coming out at almost all zero potential. Calcium again start going inside the reticulum, and continue potassium continue to come out of the cell, and the calcium which is released over here is going inside the cell. This is leading to the phase 3 sharp decrease. Now we can say that at the end of this phase 4 over here and at the end of phase 3 over here, the as far as the potentials are concerned, they are same here and here at the end of phase 4 and at the end of phase 3, minus 70 to 80 millivolt. But there is a large difference between at this point at the end of phase 4 and end of the phase 3. At the end of phase 4 there is a initiation of action potential, whereas means the cell has started giving you the action, whereas at this stage end of the phase 4 there cannot be a generation of action potential. We cannot go again for the uh, action by the cell. So here cell, if you see the again the positions of the sodium and potassium, here the sodium at this phase, that is at this point there is a sodium out and potassium in. Now at this phase the sodium is in and potassium is out, so the condition is reverse in this phase. So we have to regain these conditions, and the sodium potassium will again come into the action, and it will re-establish this gradient, this potential again. That is whatsoever the sodium will go out and potassium will come inside, this action will be taken place over here again. So you can say here is a phase 4, so before that phase 4, so this is the phase 4 again. This part and this part is same. So before this part, which is where actually the sodium and potassium is getting exchanged, this is called as a refractory period, where the nothing action can be done. So here there are actions are done. So here is a depolarization and again repolarization, there is a contraction, this is a relaxation, but here nothing happens. There is a re-establishment of a cell, sodium going out, potassium, this is the phase which is called as. So this is the actually happening whenever there is a sodium, potassium and calciums are released. Calcium is released from inside to inside only. Some of the calcium is also coming from outside. It is not like that way all the calcium is releasing over here only. Some of the calcium. So in video next after this there is a coming video. In that video you will directly see how the ions are moving in animation form. Here it is only the pictorial form, uh, but over there you have to see that how the ions are moving actually from one place to the other. So I have used this color code sodium, potassium and calcium, green, blue and yellowish. Look into that video only so that you can be acclimatized for that video. So I hope a little bit tougher topic over here, but if you do not understand, please just rewind it and again reset. If you have any problems regarding this, you can contact me at this phone number or uh, email ID. We can have a live section for the meeting also. Thank you very much.